Dear ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to our market review number 2 from the traders of Colibri. First of all, I would want to congratulate you on Thanksgiving Day. Our company extends its sincere appreciation and warmest wishes to you on this special occasion. May this season of gratitude bring continuous success, strengthened partnerships, and renewed inspiration for the year ahead. We value our collaboration and look forward to achieving new milestones together. Wishing you a joyful and prosperous holiday. Let's take a look at the market and try to identify possible scenarios and find suitable setups for trading today. Let's look at the crypto fear and greed index. Compared to the last week, when we have 11, right now this number increasing 2 times. Still, traders scare to open their positions, but anyway, goes to the positive way. In any case, so the still the whole market on the extreme fear zone. If we will look on the daily chart of the Bitcoin domination, we see that we are still very far from the numbers from the year 2021, when we have the 73.7% domination. Right, the maximum for this year was approximately at 66, and the price and the not the price but the denomination reversed from that point. Very strange thing we could see on this chart, this spike that I show here. Still, somebody wants to believe that the Bitcoin will continue his growth, but okay, we can see in the nearest future and to make the proper analysis according to the historical data. But I propose to you to look at the more precisely on this reversal point of the Bitcoin domination. So it was the 27th of June, and let's look on the chart, on the Bitcoin chart, on the 25th of June. What was happened on these dates? You see, and you probably remember from our last review that after the creating the, I explained that after the creating the new all-time high, Bitcoin is making the false breakout. So he is making the all-time high, then the prices make the breakout and then return, and we have the deep correction of the Bitcoin. The movement is very big. So from that period, so it from the high this is the maximum. It was approximately 33%. Okay, this is 32.8, and the price reversed once again. You can see how it reversed. You see the bottom, and from the we make the once again the 2 times false breakout of the lower low, and the price reversed and continued and making the all new all-time high. The difference with only 1.5%, approximately 1.4, 1.5%. And then they make the small correction, the 9%. Probably traders expect that it will once again make the deeper correction, but in that case, the setup for the Bitcoin was very good, and if the traders who bet on the level break, they gain a profit. And after the level break, the Bitcoin is making, I'm sorry, not the proper way. Okay, Bitcoin is making 10% growth. Then make the small correction, and once again make the false correction, false breakout, the little bit bigger correction. Once again, it gains some power and make the new all-time high. And this once again the false correction, and after that, Bitcoin on the downtrend, because we break the the trend line from the past, and they make the correction approximately the 36%, what is quite a big number. Not the critical for the coin. We see that correction in the past, but situation is unclear for everyone. So will it continue the drop, or will it make the returning and make the continue will continue the rally? But why I'm show for you the Bitcoin domination. So we see that after the Bitcoin domination, after the reversal point, the money was transferred for example, for the Ethereum or for the altcoins. That means that from that moment, for that particular moment, no, was very small amount of the traders which believe that Bitcoin will continue growth, and probably the big players uh, don't want to push the price up of the Bitcoin, and only the small traders make these small trades, and was not enough power to continue the rally once up to 150, what is quite a psychological number for for the Bitcoin for the nearest future, I believe. Okay, we make the new all-time high, make the deep correction, and we have right now a pullback. The pullback is approximately 14% as far as I remember. Yeah, yes, this is 14%, and probably you have noticed, this is like not advice for the future, but you will see the repeatance of this pattern. So when we see that kind of situation on the volume, this volume spikes. I'm sorry. Okay, here. So the price generally after the liquidity is goes away from the coin, the price for some time have the potential to return. So at that moment, the price make the pullback, and the movement of the Bitcoin was approximately 14%. After that, liquidity drop, we have once again 14% of the correction. On the hour chart, still we don't see the good pattern for trading. So let me zoom in a little bit to see the more precise picture. We have the situation while the price is approach the mirror level. Then today the prices break this mirror level and break the psychological 90,000. So I believe the 90,000 could be a good support for the Bitcoin. And we have the possible scenarios. If the price show the weakness, because here we have this small demand zone and the little bit bigger demand zone. Here we have the mirror level, and Bitcoin can make that kind of movement. So it could reach this demand zone, come back to 90,000, and the traders will rebuy it, and the Bitcoin will break this trend line. This is the one scenario, one possible scenario. Another one, if we don't see anything positive, and this 90,000 will be breaked, and we have this kind of confirmation of this break, the price can very quickly come back to the lower numbers, and we will have the limits of the big flat. So we have this local 80,615, and we will have the local level on the 91. Let me put make this high on the Bitcoin, it will be 91,931 or 32, and we will have the flat, and the price will bounce from one border to another border. This will be the good. The worst scenario, the price will break the bottom and will continue in the downtrend. So this is a bad situation for the crypto. But let's believe that in some positive issue after the negotiation between the Mr. Trump, the president of Ukraine, and the president of Russia, the war will be finished in nearest weeks, and it could have the big impact on the markets. It will be the very positive news, I think, and maybe we will have the continuation of the rally of the Bitcoin. Okay, I will remove this negative scenario because I don't like it, and we can look, for example, on the Ethereum. On the Ethereum, more or less the same situation, but I see the weaknesses of this coin because the movement is very how to say um, not sure not sure, so very short impulses and not sure. Anyway, Bitcoin is making pullback 14%. The Ethereum creates have the 17%, little bit bigger, but anyway, so I don't see the power, I don't see the willing of the traders to buy and to invest money on the Ethereum. So Ethereum is not so interesting, but and we are close to our local trend line. I don't like to draw the trend lines like that because the angle is too strong. But we see that we break this line, and if we will think about the continuation of the uptrend from this point, it could be the make this maybe there's some kind of returning correction, and after we can continue forward up to that numbers. So we have the next demands, very strong demand zone here, and after we can see what Ethereum will do. In anyways, I don't recommend to trade the Bitcoin and Ethereum because of low volatility, the very high commission for these coins, except the very good patterns as we discussed in the last stream, and we will show you the good patterns on the big coins with the big liquidity in a further. But for now we don't have anything what to trade. Maybe if it will be the good approach, for example, for if it will be the flat and the price will back to that level, make some one accumulation, maybe we can think about the count to and expect some break in the level. But personally, I will not trade this trade because I don't see the interest of the traders for the Ethereum, and the impulses that this coin is do is not so huge. If we will open the 5 minutes, you will see this is a dead coin. There's nothing happened here. So it's very small candles, very not unsure of the movement, some kind of handsaw movement. So everything is going like a chaos. So there is no straight movement like compare even to the Bitcoin. Bitcoin is much more strong, looks much more stronger for my opinion. So let's see what will going on, how this 90,000 will support the price. This psychological number will play some role for the Bitcoin future, and the long traders will protect this number. I already choose the most active coins and set them on a trading view list so we can see what to trade right now. Trador, a very active coin, a very good activity, not a bad volume. This indicator calls lazy scalp board. It shows this turnover of the volume during the day. It shows the turnover of the minutes. For example, this average minute amount of the money that goes during the trading process. And this is NATR. This is normalized average true range. So the volatility is good. Volume is not enough, but it's more or less okay. And 800 during the 1 minute, this is the perfect number. This is a really perfect number. I prefer to trade the coins with 200 or 300, even 400 kilo dollars in 1 minute. So this volume is show us that this is a very good coin for trading. So we see the very classical situation of the coin rally. Screener. So from the bottom, it makes some kind of very fast, not very fast, but the fast movement, approximately 14%. I think nobody noticed this movement because the screeners in the crypto market more straight and show the bigger impulses. But from that point, this coin already appeared on the screeners. So at this moment, what we can see. We see that the volume is increased. This is the perfect situation. So you see the volume, the amount of the volume is increased. We see the let me show. We see some kind of trend line from here, and from that point, every trader could find this coin on the screener, set the local level, and waiting what will going on. So the movement of the coin is very aggressive, and after the breaking, very good. Sorry, very powerful, very good breaking. So it make the movement without any correction approximately 9%. This is crazy. This is a very good situation for trading. After we make this new local level, the traders who trade this the level break could gain once again 2.5 2.7%, and the coin is making the first correction and the deeper correction. And right now we see on this coin the very strong support zone on that area, on that number. So let me set up. So the first view of this coin show the zone is here, but we break it. We dump the extra passengers, extra traders from that open the long on that area, and then come back, and then we test it and confirm that this is the support zone. After that, we have once again the local level. We make the false breakout, was the power wasn't enough. We make some accumulation from here, and once again we come back, test this support zone, confirm that this level is still valid, and we are hovering close to the price. How much? Let me calculate. We are hovering to the price approximately 25 minutes, and we have the aggressive level break. So we can make this trade, and we can get the 8%, 8.5% of the movement. Then we see that the price is walking a little bit. Fairly said, this is the breaking of this local level is not a perfect idea because there's no approaches, no confirmation of that level. But the traders who could trade aggressively, they could set the trend line and trade the breaking of the trend line. And then the movement is continuing, and we see that the price already has not enough the power to continue this rally. We see a lot of the false breakouts here. I'm sorry. This one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably in that zone, in this general zone, here a lot of the stop losses of the traders who open their short positions. And if the big player, big trader will have the opportunity to break this zone, we will see a very good impulse. So it could be the price is very close, and we should open the depths of market to analyze their situation, to analyze the speed of tape, and how aggressively the buyers is buying and how aggressively the sellers are sell. So the impulse could be a very good for my opinion, for my experience, because a lot of approaches, a lot of level confirmations, a lot of traders are trading this, a lot of short traders open their positions here and put this stop losses on that area. And if we break this zone, all the stop losses will make this very huge squeeze and very good impulse. So this coin is interesting to trade. CLO, 42 millions, 169 kilo dollars per minute. As for me, not interesting. We can set only the local level here, the highest point, and waiting for the approaches. Probably you remember that we should have this kind of picture, the classical picture from the books. The prices approach, make some accumulation of that zone, and after that, based on what is going on the depths of market, we can expect some break in the level. But fairly said, the amount of the turnover is not enough to make a good deal. So better to forget about this. Forget about this coin and not try to trade. If you a beginner, you can look what is going on inside the depths of market and to see what will going on further. The coin with the name Merle. Right now it's a complicated period for trading, and if you didn't have the experience to how to trade this coin, this type of coins, better to escape that kind of type of trading. So we have the level here, level the one approach, so this second approach, third approach. So we are close to the level and the break in the level, and right now the price is testing this level, and we see that the not enough power, and we're testing this level from the bottom, and this could mean that the price will be leak down. So better to skip this coin too. Iris, good volume, very poor volume per minute, very poor NATR, so skip this coin. 80, good turnover, weak, not enough trades and not enough volume in 1 minute, and also in that coin we see the downtrend, and what kind of patterns we can try to, maybe in that way, maybe in that way, not okay. Better to set this trend line like that. Now we have the local level, local bottom. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's set up that way, and probably we can expect the breaking of this local. But if you didn't have the experience, and if you didn't have the depth of market of this coin, better to skip this pattern. SKD, volume is poor, better to escape. Area, this volume is more or less good, but still, anyway, I think it was some algorithm that was working here, and what we can do, we can let this level somewhere here and waiting for the approach for the level and to see what is going on. But still, the amount of the turnover is very small. Turbo is actively trading coin. So once again we see let's look at the chart and to set up the levels. Level was break. Another level was break. This retesting of the level, retesting of the zones. Probably it will be the some demand zone for the future. It could be, but let's see. You see that all the level breaks is finishing by the price returning. So 68 million is not enough for trading. 68 million turnover is very small amount. So no power in this coin. So this candle something special, something exotical for this coin. But maybe here in the depths of markets we could see something interesting. But in that period of time there was danger to trade and better to skip that kind of chart because this chart is more or less empty. Anyway, with the relative volume is not bad compared to the past because here is a zero, absolutely zero. But let's see. Okay, so right now the volume is increased per minute, and maybe something interesting we can find. So this coin should be on our in our coin list, and we can look at the depths of market a little bit further. Stable. This is something not very good. So we can set the trend line. We can understand that some algorithm is working. So 19 million. So skip this coin. I'm so sorry that I put it from here. So okay again. Oh, 42 million. Skip this coin. Yalla. Something robotic. Some robot is making the draw the chart, draw the candles, and you cannot predict anything. There's not too much the real traders that try to predict what this coin can do. Okay, we could draw here the support zone. Okay, this maybe in that way. Oh, the price don't touch, but maybe I was not so accurate, but the price didn't touch this support zone and continue. So we can set the level 0.048 and 7 and waiting for the approach, and we should open the order book depths of market to see what is going on inside of this coin. Okay, the most interesting coin for today, this is a Trador and Yala and some coins that we mentioned before. But okay, the CLO we can delete it. Merle not interesting, Iris not interesting, SQD not. So only a few coins we can trade today. Okay. I would like to say a few words about the terminal, how to install it, how to download it, but probably we will do this next time because the time is running and I expect to be on a 20 minutes. Right now we already spent 28 minutes, more than I have planned, so better to postpone the first lessons of the Colibri for the next time. But you can easily download the terminal from the colibrysystem.com en. So when you will open the site, you can scroll down a little bit here. You can press the download program, and you should install the exe file. Of course, you can check by your antivirus system, but I promise you that there is no viruses or danger on this file. So you will install it, and next time we will make the short review and make the few steps how to start the trading, how to make the connection. I showed in the last broadcast how to do that, but we will continue. We will repeat information and starting the using terminal from zero. You can see how the professionals are working in the real trading process. Some very interesting very interesting deals from our traders. So this This trade belonged to our one of the leading traders with the name Artyom. So he traded yesterday the bananas. He get a lot of percent of the profit from yesterday. So let me open this. Let me open the chart because you see that he find the support level, support zone here, and he start to buy the step by step the this coin. He first after that buying, so he understood that the target for this deal should be the reaching of this level, local level. He get the profit from here. When the price come back, he once again buy and secure his position by selling in that zone, and continue selling from here. And that he see that in depths of market there was a power and aggression of the buyer in this coin, and he decided to wait while this coin make the good and the real break in the level, and he finished his trading in that zone. Then there will be this few local trades, but in the chart this is a very classical, very interesting situation that it very seemed to the tradors that I explained to you step by step. The bananas was a very good for trading yesterday and very bad for trading today. So you should choose the right time, the right coin, to what to trade, and I hope the knowledge that we transfer to you will help you. So the very smooth growth, 14%. Nobody see the traders. Some traders try to trade this trade, but the most traders knew about this coin on that zone. So this only the few guys knew about this coin, but the most traders uh, open the terminals and start to trade this coin, starting from that from that point. So what we have here, we have the we have the level that confirmed by the 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, and the price is walking very close to the level, and we definitely will expect the breaking of the level, and the traders who trade the breaking of level could get the 7.16% of the profit for a few minutes immediately after the open the position. When Artyom is trading, so yes, he trade exactly on that moment that I showed to you. He noticed that the price is stopped here. Something interesting was close to this support zone at that area, and he started to open the position and continue the trading up to that moment. After that, the prices return, and the guys who is buying on that area, the traders, the long traders, which buy here, trapped from this coin with a lose. And after we have some liquidity, after the trapping of these traders, the price once again continue this movement in the uptrend. Ferry said this setup is not so powerful. Personally, I would not trade it, but everything depends what is going on inside of the depths of market. You see, if we will look at these candles and you will look at these candles, you will see the very big difference. So this is dead. Dead. So the depths of market is dead. The tape is dead. There's no deals here, no volume here, and expect for the some breaking. This is will be the very optimistic and very risky. But anyway, after the breaking, once again the coin show power. After that, we can trade this setup. We can set the high. We can expect the approach for the level, and this also was quite risky. But probably traders, most of the traders believe that there is no volume here, and there are a lot of traders open the short position because I cannot explain really uh, who is sponsored this who was sponsored this impulse. So we set the stop. We gather all the stop losses from that area, from the traders who opened there, and put the stop losses on that high, after that high, above this high, and above this high. But I didn't understand who is making the impulse and why the impulse was making. Maybe if some trader tried to open the short position on that area, and it was his money, and he tried to close his long and open and return and open the short. After that, the trading of this coin was quite difficult if you didn't have the experience. So you should put the local for some locals levels. You should look at the trend line. So I will delete this trend line because it's created some mess in the chart. So we have the confirmation of this trend line one time. The traders was buying from this trend line second time. Tried to do that third time, but there was not power. And this is the better said. There is no good setup, no good pattern for trading in that area. This local level was break, then price is bounced from this level, and then we have the real break of the price. Very dirty. So the very dirty movement, and better to, if you see that the price is return, better to escape these coins if you didn't know what to do, on especially if you are not using the depths of market, because you will not see what is going on inside of these candles. You will not see, definitely not see. Okay, there is no good short. Everywhere we have the false breakout. False breakout here, false breakout even here. It will be difficult to trade this coin, and it will be difficult to find the good entry point for the short on that coin. But the best time, as I see, it was that time while the volumes is pumped on that coin. So right coin, right time, right pattern, right understanding of the situation, and the profit. The trader make the profit. Another deal of the trader in the same situation, but he put this trend line